Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Well, this is it, the last round of AF1 this season. And since we are driving the Lara F317s, the classic Formula 3 car, what better way to end the season than with the Macau Grand Prix? Welcome, one and all. My name is Josh Brooks, and we have 21 laps of the Macau gear circuit ahead of us, and I say 21 laps, or what's that, like six crashes per lap? So I would say we're going to get about 100 crashes, and at least all of them will be on stream. I'll probably miss all of them as they happen. We're just coming to the end of the practice session, so let's start off by taking you through the current times. Which means I need to press that button and then come over here and press that button. It is Diego Domingo at the top of the times by 3/10 over Rubber. Then it's a second back to Ali Yardinger and Propofol. Jens Betsma is fifth. Then we have Jack Olivier, Matty Labiak, Trader Joe, Felipe Contreras, and Miguel Costa running up the top 10. Then we have Vivels, Feemster, Thomas Cameron, Guerra, and Cano. But that doesn't look quite right, because I saw Guerra on top of the times earlier, so something's askew. That might be the microphone. I'll switch to my other mic. I wasn't sure if it was going to work too well. There's a lot of issues with it, so I'll just switch that. There we go. Hopefully that's better. My throat is ready. My throat is always ready. What do you think I do in the sidelines? Throat exercises, yes. My entire body is ready for this. Let's have a look. See, Ali Yardinger will give us a perfect run of... Well, not a perfect run, but he'll show us the track. This is the reboot team version of Macau, and it looks so much better than the old one we were using. But I still... they're both great. They're both great. I have fond memories of Macau. I have 2 wins in AF at Macau out of the 4 races we've done at Macau. This is the 5th. Ali Yardinger nearly won one. In fact, he did on the road, but he got a penalty that meant I got my 2nd Macau win. Yay. There is, for the first time in AF, the threat of a red flag if the track gets blocked. And I'll take you through that procedure if we get to it. But more than likely, it will be a safety car that we'll see. And more than likely, it will happen at turn 2, which on the first lap has a no overtaking zone established. To make sure, to hope that we don't get a safety car at lap 1, turn 2. There is also, as in real life, a permanent yellow flag zone at the Melco hairpin that you saw Rubber go through just a second ago quite badly. The hairpin that's like 30 miles an hour, even in cars like this. And there's Rubber practicing the pit lane, which is quite a wide entry, but it's also quite a quirky entry. You go straight on at the final corner. And then do a few slaloms past a few areas. Oh, my frame rate's going to struggle with this one. But that's the pit entry at Macau. What is my frame rate out of interest? 25. Oh, shit. Okay. I will try my best with this, but it's not going to be good. Actually, better idea. Before qualifying, I'm going to switch to the other setup, my max FPS one that might be a bit more effective. Might get from 40 FPS instead of 25. Yeah, the red flag is an implementation only for this race. It's only this race. We may use it again if it works, but not on every race. It would be only, races where we're expecting, or it's highly probable that a red flag could happen, like today. It will only come out if the track is completely blocked, like a car Austin Powersing somewhere on the track, or like 5 cars sort of wedged together. but that's up to the race control to deploy if necessary. Those screenshots look amazing. Here we go. And frame rate's up to 32. Oh, Lord. It looks worse. Like, it doesn't look like real life anymore. It looks like a game. But at least we got frame rate, which is something. Ali Andrew putting in a stunning first sector time. That is 302 hours faster than the purple time. But then he binned it at the Melco hairpin. He went straight on. Terrible driving. Atrocious. What are these guys thinking about? What does that look like? I can't quite place what it looks like, but it looks familiar. What about this guy? There's the actual times. Domingo has the actual fastest lap with a 2:08.4. Their map's a bit crap. Because that's Denmark. That's not Macau. Who's on the top on this one? Who we got here? Recognise any of them? Any names? I'm seeing an Olga there. Malcolm something. Mythic wants people to pray for his PC. Can we get praying emojis out for Mythic's PC, please? What laps are they doing? Does it say 2:02? No, Denmark's here. This is Denmark. That's Sweden. We only see, like, the dragon's chin of Sweden. On Norway, you could probably point out Oslo on that. I hope you get flushed then. Oh dear, okay. I fully... that could happen. That could happen. Because if I head on down to turn number 3 at Hotel Lisboa, there's the death curb that sent Sophia Flush flying. Not so much... ooh, there we go. No sausage. But then again, Sophia doesn't have one either. Begin the chaos. Ali Yardinger gets out of the pit lane first, but he's got Guerra on his inside coming towards turn 2. And makes the move. This is the sort of racing we could see in the race. It would be amazing if we saw it. I'm sorry you can't be here today, Riley. That sucks. Because this is the race. This is the poster race. This is the race to join. When was the last time you've seen an F3 race at Macau in AC? That's streamed live. You don't get it. Jack Olivier's gone straight on. Has he flushed? He hasn't flushed. He's just gone a little deep into Hotel Lisboa. And that's going to be a long recovery. Meanwhile, I want to leave this here because there's a whole pack of cars you're just about to see coming through here. It's this lot. I know you've missed them, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm good for today, Lucas. I'm good for today. I want to do this one solo. Because there'll be a real feather in my cap. Oh, Jake Feemster's gone off and he's gone back to the pits. 2 have died on... Oh, rubber's hit the wall. I'm just going to maybe leave it at... if I go... Gianna's gone. Profile's gone. Have we got an issue? No, we haven't got an issue. I thought we had an issue with the hairpin. I'm going to leave that here for a second while people do the outlap. Just to check if anybody gets it wrong. Because we've already seen at least 3 people get it wrong. We've seen, I think, Yardinger and Thomas Cameron have the red name. Cano's got the red name as well. Oh no, he's not. He's just going really slowly. Oh, it's that slow through the hairpin. That's going to cause havoc for me. If you go too slow through the hairpin, it comes up with a red name, even if you don't actually finish. So, let's take a look at Jens Betsma. We'll show you round a lap of Macau from Jens Betsma. Coming over to the line, this is a version without the sticking out barriers, so that's a good start. Slightly cambered turn 1, curb on the inside. Be careful not to hit that, because that will unsettle the car. And you want to be as resistance-free as possible, coming down this super long straight and towards turn 2. Feels a bit wider than the older version of Macau that we had. Topping 250 Ks, coming towards turn 3 at Hotel Lisboa. But breaking about 80-somethings. Trying to hit the wall on the left. And again here, you want to clip a back wheel on that red and white striped tyre wall. Up the hill at San Francisco towards Maternity. Get the car turned in. You want to pull it all the way to the left and get a late apex so you can straighten the car out for the run downhill towards the, I think this is a Sun Ip S's, I don't know. Here, through these corners. Now it's just a section right, and then left, and then right, and then left. Trying to hit the wall at any point. You want to get this as... Oh, with the perfect line, you'll be able to do this almost flat out. Until this section here. Now you're going downhill. You want to pull all the way to the right so you can get a good run through the left and straighten your braking zone. There's a slow car coming up ahead. That's Thomas Cameron. Over the crest at the 90 right. Now towards the most treacherous section of the track. Again, a cambered hairpin there can unsettle the car. And now the big one. Melco hairpin. Well, the small one. It's a very tight hairpin. This feels narrower than the old version. And he's gone wide there. But that's not too bad, to be fair. It's a bit wider than it didn't much wider all the way through. But still not somewhere to overtake. Jens is going to get some slipstream off of Thomas Cameron now. Heading towards the second to last corner at Fisherman's Bend. Again, lots of camber through there. You can really hug the inside of it. Jens is going to have some traffic coming up to R Bend, the final corner. He's had to back off as well. Out of the final corner. There's going to be a crap lap because he had a lot of traffic at the end of that lap. But he still goes to pole with a 2:10.6. There we go. Lay back with a 2:10.1 as well. Lots of traffic on these first runs, which is not surprising. I mean, it's a long track, so I wasn't expecting that much traffic, but yeah, that's what happens when you don't space yourselves out, guys. Guerra has got tons of space in front of him, meanwhile. Same can be said for the 2 guys in front of him on the map. Jack Olivier, 2:11.3. These are surprisingly low times. I was expecting much more competitive times, but it's half a second that Guerra's found on that top time, which is Diego Domingo with a 2:09.8 at the minute. Maybe get live timing up because I need to know who's where and who's doing what. Need to get the right server up as well, that would help. There we go. Yeah, good laps from Guerra so far. I need to turn off collision detection because I'm just getting a sea of collisions on the right hand side of my screen. It's blocking the view. Jake Feemster has got a nice clear track in front of him. He's the guy coming up to Melco hairpin now. Currently P15. Personal bests in the first 2 sectors. Guerra is the only one doing a purple first sector. No one's beaten that so far. Melco. Lots of time to be gained there. He's lost 600ths through the second sector. This is the third sector now. Yes, no Charbotron here, so there's no representation for BMW today. Jake Feemster P6 to 12.1, but I think it's a bit too early to be considering the positions, only the times, because right on the edge for Guerra. Almost hits the wall. Great lap, 2:09.4. 4 tenths ahead of Diego. What's Diego responding with? He's coming to Melco. He's found 7 tenths on Guerra in the second sector. He's flying through there. But he has got a little bit of traffic. That's Jack Olivier and Cano ahead. And I think Olivier is only on... Oh, no, he's on a lap as well. Let's hope he doesn't get in the way. Betsma goes to pole, but Diego's faster than that one as well. It seems Gerko was just slow in that second sector, because Betsma is on a similar pace to Diego in the second sector. Coming to the line now, it should be an improvement. It is an improvement for Jack Olivier, but it is a bigger improvement from Diego Domingo, who goes for 2:08.9, drops into the 2:08s. Matty Labiak's response. He's coming to Melko hairpin now. He's got that a bit wrong. He needs to get the line perfectly right to get a good exit through the exit of the hairpin. One thing to consider today, there's lots of championship battles, even if the top of the standings has been decided. P4, for example, could go to any one of about 10 drivers. So look out for that. Ali Yardimja, 210.4. Good lap from him, but lost loads of time in that second sector. There's so much to be found in that sector. That is rubber that's gone straight on. You see at the bottom of your screen there at Hotel Lisboa, and he's done a... that's an Austin Powers, pretty much. He's having to properly 3-point turn it, or maybe 17-point turn it. Such fun. Next line will be Jens Betsma, currently P2. He's pretty much matching the pole time. And I don't know whether that's an intentional line through Melko, but I've seen him do it twice now. So we'll see if he's losing all his time in the third sector. 10th and a half to find. He's found most of it. Oh, a hard hit on the wall, and that's going to be... He's hooked onto that wall, so he's gone. That's the end of his run there. Matty lost quarter of a second in the first sector. TC Gaming has done a personal best first sector, and so has Ali Yardimja. So it's one more with Ali Yardimja. I would say there's only 9 drivers so far that have set a representative lap time, I would say. There's only half the field, and half the time gone. Riley says Rubber Gunnathan, and I will absolutely change Rubber's name to that at the end of this race. Looks like a very cautious approach, slow in, fast out sort of method through the corner before Melko. There is Melko. I need the corner names up on the screen, so I need to learn them very quickly. Could you tell my frame rate died a bit there? That corner does have a name. The corner before Melko does have a name. Ali comes to the line, improves to P4. Very good first and third sectors. It's all in the second sector, though. There's Reservoir Bend. Championship is won by Jack Olivier. He currently has a 40-point lead. 39-point lead over Rubber. Yes, Jack Olivier of Belgium. Or tax slapper through there. Through Lisboa. Up San Francisco Hill. Oh, it's not Sun Ip, it's Teddy Ip. Ah, that was it. Okay, I'm starting to learn them now. I'm starting to learn them. Good evening, Toaster. Ali seems to be... That's a very good sector one from him. I think that's identical to the one he did last lap. Very strange. Why is my VR on? I didn't turn VR on. That's weird. Oh, a hit of the wall there. Lost rhythm and death. What about Propofol? Leading the midfield pack at the minute. The team's championship could well... It is still up for grabs as far as I remember. I didn't have any time to set any of that up, so... Like any live championship graphic. But... Where's the results bit? There we go, AF1 results. Well, it's unlikely to be anyone other than MR Olivier's at the minute. They're leading with 150 points to Macau Racing's 128. Polaris is in third with 104. Then Lugas with 99. Lugdunum with 82. And Moas with 81. Orion DB is 7th on 74. So there's a battle there for 4th place between those 4 teams. Lugas, Lugdunum, Moas, and Orion DB. Then there's a big battle, a giant battle for P8 between most of the rest of the teams, apart from Mongols. That's BMW Macca, River Racing, Plus 5, Schumacher Tribute Racing, and Banana Boat Racing, and Roshu Racing. They go 52, 39, 36, 35, 28, and 25, respectively. The biggest battle, as I mentioned earlier, was for P4 in the championship. Diego is likely to take P4, but behind that, P5 is well and truly up for grabs. Lowy and Diego both on 59, but no Lowy today. He hasn't turned up since round 3. Joao Guerra and Trader Joe are both on 46 points. Ali is on 45. Ruben Andrade is on 44. Charbatron is on 41. Jake Feemster on 40. Matti Labiak 39. Mario Fonseca 35. Propofol 35. Riley 30. TC Gaming 28. And and Anto is on 25. So there's probably, let's see, 25 points takes you down to 54. Not 54. 24. 34. I can't count. Is it 34? Yeah, it's 34. So anyone from 4th down to 14th can take 4th in the championship. That's 11 cars in the battle for 4th. Meanwhile, the pole position fight is really heating up. It's a 5-way battle, I would say. Domingo, Guerra, Betsma, Yardimja, and Labiak. That's a Macca, an MR Olivier's, 2 Polaris cars. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, Olivier isn't in this yet. Olivier's out the server. And actually would be P7 if he was in it. Propofol, however, has done a blinding Sector 1. 2.8 tenths up on purple. Vote on the Driver today, vote on the website. That is genius, actually. I didn't think about that. If Mosquito's here, I'm not sure he is. He'll put a driver of the day vote up. I haven't got enough screens to do that. Or enough brain power. Profile's really wringing the neck of this car. Let's run a mob for the rest of this lap. 5.5 minutes left. Joao Guerra has purpled the first sector. Diego's purpled the second. 8 tenths lost for Propofol, but this is still really good and could put him up. It could give him some real breathing space to the chasing midfield pack. Two corners to go. Next will be Diego Domingo over the line, so we'll run a ball with him quickly. He comes around the final corner. Looking like a 208.7. It's 208.5 found for Domingo there. Propofol. Oh, Propofol spun at R-bend. He needs to get out of the way pretty quickly because Guerra is coming thick and fast, and he has. He's out of the way. There is race control this time. We have Miguel on... Ah, you are here. Thank you, Mosquito. Lovely. We also have Miguel here, Miguel Soto, by Mythic, who is on hand to do race control and the safety car, and possibly the red flag procedure, which he is doing. We're doing for the first time. It is an improvement from Guerra, but it's only a 208.9. Still there in P2. 3 tenths to find still. 208.8 for Yardimja, making a Polaris 1-2. Oh, that is exciting. Ali Yardimja, as I said earlier, nearly won a race at Macau 3 months ago. Nearly 4 months ago, in fact. In AF3 Season 4, the final race, driving his Alfa Romeo. Not Alfa Romeo. Was it an Alfa Romeo? Yeah, he drove 156. 158. Oh, yeah, it's hard into the wall there. It'd be amazing to see Polaris locking out that front row. Considering these are two full-on underdogs. Domingo has lost out on the AF3 season title twice. And has looked super strong in this season. Ali Yardimja has shown flourishes of greatness, but has still never pulled it together to win in AF1. He's won, I think, twice in AF3. I'd need to check that actually. I'm sure he's won in AF once in season 4 and once in season 5. But he hasn't won in anything other than AF3. Ali Yanja with the scruffiest lap of Macau I've ever seen. So let's take a look at Guerra, who's... I thought he did a good lap there, but he haven't. Or not that I can see yet. Nah, Joao's on a slow out lap. So let's take a look at Propofol. He is currently doing personal... Well, he was doing personal best. He's on an out lap as well. So these must be the final runs being prepared now. We'll take a look at Rubber. Let's see, old AF3 results. Let's have a look here. There we are, previous seasons. Season 4, Ali won 1 race. That was round 1 at Tsukuba. He had already lost 2 race wins. So he'd lost 2 race wins in that season as well at the Bend and Macau, both to me. I can't remember how many. I can't remember if he won any races in season 5. Again, Rubber sliding the rear end out. Everyone's really trying to push every last inch to get everything out of the car they possibly can, and hits the wall there. So that's the end. That'll be the end of Rubber's lap. He's got one more attempt if he's not got enough. If he's not got too much damage. Matty Labiak, meanwhile, on a pretty clean lap so far. He's only half a tenth down on Domingo's top time, but it seems like the first sector isn't particularly taxing. Right up against the wall there. I think he did tap it, but he won't lost too much time from that. Jens is now in the way. Coming towards the... Oh, I guess out of the way just in time. Excellent. Great sportsmanship from Jens, but it has still compromised Matty's lap. I think he's gone deep. He's half a second down. He's only a second down on time. Rubber enters the front of the grid. Goes P4. That's top 5 separated by... As near as makes no difference, half a second, and Yardim's out. Turkish Fibre has struck at the last minute. Drama in Macau. Can Ali make it back in time for the race? Felipe's gone off. I can tell you that was just before Melko hairpin, not too far before. No, he wasn't improving from Matty this time, but not enough. He's got 15 seconds, so he's got enough time to start and run a new lap. It's 8 tenths to find. Gekker, currently P2. Vivos improves to P10. Gekker purpled the first sector. Half a second down the second sector. So he's got a lot of time to find. He's about where he was. About 3 tenths down on Diego's pole time. Can he improve to what would be P2? Or will he stay P3? Does improve. Is that enough? Yes, it would be enough to beat Yardimja, so it would be P2 on the grid. Yardimja has no response because he's out of the server. Well, no response other than... No! So he's out of qualifying for now. Jens Betsma. Dead. Yeah, that lap's over. Labiak. Propofol's coming towards Melko hairpins. We'll have a look at Propofol. Where's Jack Olivier? Here's Jack Olivier. So we'll do Jack Olivier first, then Propofol, then Labiak. These are the last 3 drivers. Still no decent lap from Olivier, and he has crashed hard into Arbend. So Jack Olivier, the champion twice over of AF1, will start P7 for the season finale. V Propofol is up next. Can he improve? He's almost guaranteed to be P6 unless he can find some magic lap in his final lap, but he has lost 1.7 seconds in the second sector, so it's looking like P6 is where he's going to stay. P7 now. Ali Yardimja has rejoined the server, thank goodness for that. Starts P3 now. Profile does improve but stays P7. Labiak is the only one that can change the results now. He's lost 8 tenths in the first 2 sectors, so that is pretty much on par with where his best lap is compared to Diego Domingo. Can he make a huge improvement in the final sector and maybe push for top 5? I don't think it's likely, but there's 1 corner to go. Anything can happen. Give it everything. All or nothing. Now, this will be a 209. Doesn't improve. 209.6. So ended at 1.1. So that is it for qualifying at Macau. It is Diego Domingo who takes what I think is a third straight pole in AF1. He certainly took pole last week in Road Atlanta. Guerra will start alongside him on the front row, and Ali Yardimji will sit behind his teammate in P3. Rubber starts at P4. So it's 2 Polaris on what will probably be the left, on the right of your picture, and 2 Maccas on the left of your picture. Then Jens Betsma in the Lugas Racing... is he Lugas or Lugdunum? I think he's Lugdunum. And then Lebiak P6 for River. Propofol 7th and Olivier 8th. Trenajo 9th and Andrade rounds out the top 10. We ended up with everybody getting a representative lap time, everyone within 5 seconds. So not too bad. Oh yeah, absolutely from Barcourt. Olivier was better in races than qualifying throughout the whole season, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that P8. Absolutely, but this is a different kind of race. You need to be calm, you need to be focused. Yeah, just don't get het up. If you get het up about a crash, you will fall down the order and make more. It's a slippery slope. Small mistakes are okay because everyone else around you will be making big ones. Yeah, he's won the whole season and got nothing to lose, so go for it. Could we see the biggest lap 1 crash in AF history? No, because that was a 20-car crash and we've only got 16. But, in terms of percentages, it's possible. Could we have a red flag on lap 1 at Macau? If someone spins on the exit of Lisboa, that's only just about a car's length wide. So that could cause some issues. But more than likely, turn 2, someone will not get the memo about the no overtaking zone and crash. Or it will be on lap 2, if we make it that far. But as I say, that is not particularly wide. That's about a car's width. Car's length wide. So, yeah. Bear that in mind. But that's the case for many places around this track. There's some amazing buildings in this track. Soviet rocket on top of this one. Sorry, Chinese rocket. And of course, yes, but as Cup Country does rightly say, Bahrain, outer, we return to maybe break the curse. That's next week here in AF. That's for AF4. Oh, I was so excited for this one. This is going to be an amazing race, which doesn't help. It doesn't help the fact that I need to pee right now. But anyway, I shall press on. 20-something laps to go. 20-something laps around Macau. I forget how many laps it is. At the end of this stream, I will mention now, we have, I believe it's 3. We have 3 announcements at the end of the stream. So stay tuned for the end of that. Please don't clip that. 3, yes. I think doing commentary has always been like some sort of speech therapy. Because normally I'd say free. It just doesn't sound right. I hate the way it sounds. But doing this has helped me sort of talk in a better way, almost. So I'd say 3. 3 almost naturally rather than free. But anyway, it's 23 laps of Macau. And we are 1 minute away from the start. So when everything's working... Oh, I'm too far away to do the grid here. Let's take you through the grid, hopefully, for the 2021 Macau AFGP. It is Diego Domingo who starts on pole alongside João Guerra. Ali Yardimji and Rubber 9 make up row number 2. Ali's already got his wheels pointing to the right. That's a wall there, Ali. You might want to point in the other direction. Jens Betsma and Matti Lebiak start on row 3. Then we have Propofol and Jack Olivier. Then we have Trader Joe and Ruben Andrade, Vivolfs and Jake Feemster, Miguel Costa and TC Gaming. That's an all +5 row 7. And then Felipe Acústico and Cano on row number 8. We are 20 seconds, in fact we're 10 seconds away from the lights here at Macau. Prepare for chaos. It's the Macau AFGP powered by Demise. All the lights are on. That's a jump start from Trader Joe as well, and we're away. The chaos has started before the lights have even gone out. It's a good start from Diego. Guerra already pulls into the back. pulls in behind. In fact, Gerha's already going to be looking for a move into turn 2, but there's no overtaking into turn 2. So get your moves done early. Yardam just managed to stay ahead of Rubber. They're side by side between Labiak and Propofol coming towards turn number 2. Everybody's got it together. And no crashes. We've survived. Okay, let's see if we can make it to turn 3. Domingo and Guerra side by side. Diego's got the inside. Ali's got the inside on. That's Propofol trying to go to the inside. Trying to go down the inside of Lodeman. Oh, everyone's gone off. Everybody's gone off. F7. F7. Everybody's gone. That is literally everybody. We did it, everybody. Everyone's gone. It's qualifying meant absolutely bloody nothing. Labiak leads. Go on, River. Labiak leads. Domingo second. Andrade is third. Vivals is fourth. Feemster fifth. Yarnum just 6th. TC Gaming is 7th. Then Propofol, Rubber, Acoustico, Costa, Trader Joe, Cano, Gecha, Olivier and Betsma. What the hell happened? That was literally everybody. 100% of the people in this race crashed at turn 3. We made it through turn 2, so full credit there. But it all gets wiped away for whatever the hell we just half witnessed at turn 3. Thank you, TV cameras, for picking up barely any of that. No red flag because the track isn't blocked. We are under safety car conditions with Matty Labiak leading. Get in there. Woohoo! Forgive my small amount of bias. As I'm sure you may have realised by now, I am the team owner of River Racing. I've tried to remain unbiased, but at this point I can't help but love this. We're on lap 1 of 23. That doesn't mean to say it's going to be a short race. It's still going to be about 45 minutes. We have a mandatory pit stop to deal with as well. Good evening, Arta. You absolutely could not have missed this. Oh, man. What a start. I'm seeing no red names, so everyone's gotten clear through through the Melco hairpin. 22 laps to go. And it is River Racing in the lead. The poll is ready. Thank you, Mosquito. Would you mind posting it at the end of lap 11? Thank you very much. Jens is last because he got into a pile-up. The entire qualifying order has just been thrown into like a bowl and picked out at random. After a turn 3 pile-up that I will absolutely show a replay of at the end to try and piece together what the hell just happened. So everybody's mixed up. Labiak from P6 is up to P1. Domingo's recovered very well considering he started from pole and probably was the catalyst for all of this. So he's now P2. Andrade came back from around about the top, just outside the top 10 I think, in P3. Vival's P4. P2 on the grid was Guerra, he's P13. Row 2 was Yaramja P3, he's P6 now. And he was alongside... oh, I forget. Rubber, who's P9. Rubber 9 is in 9th. Yeah, hopefully I get my voice back for the Stewards stream tomorrow. Let's have a look at what Labiak's got to contend with behind him. So, this race is now anybody's. Olivier's done some stunning recoveries in this season to take his championship. But can he do it from P14 at Macau? Everybody thought he could do it from P8. Can he do it from P14? Only one way to find out, and that is to stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned for this. You cannot miss this. Thank you to all 23 of you who are watching this. This is probably the highest viewed stream we've had in a while. Rubber and Propofol have just switched positions. I'm curious as to why that's happened, but I guess I'm just going to go with it and just assume that's supposed to happen. Can I have your VIP redeemed but never got? Yes, get back to me after the stream on that one. I will be biased if Matty is winning. I think he almost just hit the safety car there. I will be unbiased. I will be unbiased if he's losing. No, right, you did redeem mute person. You muted Jack Olivier for 5 minutes, and I ended up muting him for 10 because I didn't know how to do it properly. Oh, you did it twice? Okay, I have no idea. I'm not a expert on that. One interesting thing to note, Mythic, the safety car driver, is Matty's teammate. I mean, not anymore. He won't be at the end of this race. He's fired because he didn't finish a single race. Acoustico's okay, a few people slowing down at the hairpin, but surprisingly no issues. I got to give credit for the driver's conduct through this safety car period, particularly at Melka hairpin. Now I wonder, has Trader Joe taken his pit stop? Has Trader Joe pitted? Because he should have pitted and done his drive-through penalty. But we should be going to green flag racing now. Matty coming around the final corner. We should be going green. Waiting for Miguel to teleport away. And doesn't, but that's going green flag now. TC Gaming's had a bad start, so is Acoustico. Is side by side between Rubber and Propofol. That's 3 wide, that's 3 wide, that's 3 wide coming towards turn 2. Is he going to be 4 wide? Come on, no, he didn't do it. F5 maybe? I need to look at this because this could be F5. This could be for the lead. For the lead, meanwhile, Lebiak and Diego are going to be side by side. Diego's got the inside. Andrade has got the side by side with Vivol's coming towards turn 3 as well. Is Propofol going to try and go to the middle? He is. He's going to go down the middle. No, he backs out of it. Lebiak keeps the lead. Vivos has almost got too deep. Aliam just beached on some curbs. Could cause some issues behind. Acoustico spun off. Jack Olivier's gone straight on. That's the end of Jack Olivier for now as well. Vivos has lost 2 positions to Andrade and Propofol. But other than that, everyone's away cleanly. Alright, we've got a race on our hands. Alejandro had to defend from Rubber coming towards maternity. Keeps that P7 for now. Rubber is just behind though. Alejandro hits the wall on the exit though, so here comes Rubber towards Teddy Ip. Oh, again, wide through Teddy Ip, so Rubber is still right on his back, but he's got to find a move. He's got to find the place, and there isn't really a place to make a move through this second sector. You got to wait for the Fisherman's Bend, or more likely R Bend. Patience is key, which is not something that the likes of Guerra and Olivier will have, being stuck behind at in P12 and P15. Guerra properly in the wars. F5 cam's probably the best camera to go for in these sorts of situations. Viavolves has been passed now by Jake Feemster. Olivier has spun off again. This is a terrible race for Olivier so far. Oh, Guerra trying to go down the inside of Cano, ends up losing out to Trader Joe, who goes round the outside. Oh, what a move! Brilliantly done from Trader Joe! Wow! Round the outside at the corner before Melko. Overtaking zone is lifted now. Gecka's looked at the other side. Oh, we got a... Is that going to be a red flag? Is that going to be a red flag? There's like 4 cars blocked there. I don't know. That's Vivolves and Feems who have come together on the exit. They were battling for P5. Acoustico has done a gaming move and has gone past both of them. That is perfectly allowed because they both stopped on track. It seems it was 4 wide going through there. They're not coming in the pit lane, so that means we are under safety car conditions. There's Mythic coming back out the pit lane. But we got almost 2 full laps of racing. So again, more credit to these drivers. They're doing a stunning job today. Given all the pressure, all the expectations of them to die. Olivier is taking a gamble here, I think, on the strategy, and he's pitting on lap 4, or the end of lap 3 of 23. So 20 laps on these tyres is going to be very difficult to do, but it could work. You gotta bank on it. You gotta make a move. Feems has gone in as well, but that's likely for damage. But yeah, if you're back in P15 and you've got nothing to lose as a champion, and the fact that you're P15, go for it. What do you got to lose? Well, you got 1 more position to lose, and that's to Jake Feems, who's P16, who will be in there for some time for damage. There we go. He's away. So it is, I'll update you now, it is Lebiak leading still. He got a brilliant restart. Diego Domingo, who definitely challenged him, really put the pressure on Lebiak, is P2. Andrade is P3. Propofol is P4. Rubber is P5 and Yaranja is 6th. Then we have Miguel Costa, I'm pretty sure had a stunning restart to this. I think he was much further down. He was certainly behind TC Gaming, I think, who is P8. Then Cano is P9 and Trader Joe is 10th. Guerra 11th, Betsma 12th. Acoustico 13th, and then Vivolves and Feemster came together as their P14 and P16. Olivier has stopped for to go off strategy, he's P15. Togo has a question. Go for it. Marco says Trader Joe is surely the driver of the season. I would certainly put him on the shortlist, yes. You don't. The vote is between the Renault R25 and the McLaren MP420. Sorry, that's the... Well, I forget what the Ferrari's... I forget what the Renault's actually called, but the McLaren's the McLenna. McLenna MP420. Yeah, it's those two cars. Personally, I'd go for the Renault. I found that more fun to drive. Even though it's only got 6 gears rather than 7, it's still a very fun car to drive. It's a lot easier, a lot more accessible. Thank you, Link, the unsung hero, for following. Wonderful to have you with us. And we should be... I expect we're going to get back under green flag racing at the end of this lap. Everybody's in the field, I think, except for Jake Feemster, but he should be catching up pretty soon. AF1 Season 8 sign-ups will be opening after the race at some point, assuming the sign-up has been completed. I think it has. But I don't have confirmation on that. But I will let you know as soon as it does. Here's That's not really Labiak's view. What's Labiak? There's Labiak's view. Just that mirror there. That's what he's got behind him. Diego Domingo. So how good is his restart going to be? We're going to ride on board. No, we're not. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I want to see the entire field for this. So I need an F7 camera. And to go up to here. And watch this safety car restart. We're going to get under green flag racing once again. As Labiak moves away now. That's one of the Macau racing cars that's already having a good look on Trader Joe. Otherwise, it's a fairly clean start. That is Ruben Andrade, who's already lost that to Propofol, who's had a stunning start, I think. He came back from about P5. Robert's in the mix as well. Propofol with a huge swerve. He's already passed Diego. Oh! Wow! What a move. Propofol's up to P2. Can he make a move on Labiak? Oh, there's a huge crash behind! Oh! TC Gaming is involved in that as well. Cano and I think Feemster was involved in that. And Betsma and V-Wolfs is in that again. I think Olivier managed to avoid it. This is our third safety car in 5 laps. But we got 2 clean laps of racing. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing better than AF3 last time. Last time we were here. I don't know about AFX, actually. I didn't watch that. Propofol with the blinding restart from about P5, I think it was, to P2 in about 2 corners. Could have made the move on Labiak next lap if we would have gone under green flag racing, but we're not. So, Labiak gets to hold the lead again. He held the lead in AF3 in Season 4 until he came together with me. So this could be Labiak's redemption. River Racing has done incredibly well at Macau. This would be River Racing's 3rd win in 5 races at Macau. I think Jens won the 4th in AFX, and the 5th one, I can't remember who won the first race in that race. I need to get the old results up again. Old AF3. First race was won by Miles. Miles won the other race at Macau. I'm curious to see, are we actually going to just do a VSC for this one? Because this is our 3rd safety car, so it's going to be ages if we just keep going under safety car after safety car and wasting 2 laps, and we could just do 1 lap. But we'll find out in about 30 seconds' time. We'll see if Miguel decides to leave the pits or if he just lets everyone go green. If it's anything like AF3, people will be getting very bored with just pacing around like this, and they'll be lobbying Miguel to say, can we please do a VSC? No movement from Miguel. He'd probably be moving to the end of the pit lane by now if he was going to do it, so he should be a VSC. So, could be green flag racing in about 5 seconds' time. Matti Labiak will go from the lead. That'll be the green flag. You see some movement behind, including Olivier, who's already made the jump. Oh, that's going to be 4 wide there. No, it's 3 wide through turn 1. That can only end badly. Except it doesn't. Propofol's got a good one. He's side by side with Matti Labiak. Is going to be up alongside and ahead before turn 2. Another great start behind that. I think I see a Mongols car side by side. There's plenty of side-by-side action, but everyone gets through cleanly this time. Can we make it to turn 3 alive? Lebiak's again side-by-side with Propofol. Andrade's looking to make some moves as well. He's going to try and go down the inside of the lot of them. Propofol's the lead. No! Oh, Ruben! Ruben's got down the inside. Oh, everyone's got going. That's Gecko spun around again. That's another blockage at turn 3. That's another about a 10-car pile up there. And Acoustico is just getting absolutely shafted there. Jake's just going to wait patiently. So, what? How is it? Holy shit! 50 to P2! I've never seen anything like it. How? How the hell did that just happen? There wasn't even a collision there. But Olivier, from 15th 3 laps ago, on one restart, has made it to P2. Tom said, please pray for Josh's parents. Well, luckily, there's about 3 weeks with no AF1 and no me screaming or streaming, so there'll be that'll be good for them. And I'll be in Germany next week, so they get a quiet house next week. Feemster has decided to retire. He has seen common sense, I think, by this point. We're on lap 6. This is our 4th safety car. Propofol leads this race. Jack Olivier is P2. Andrade is 3rd. Rubber is 4th. And Lebiak is 5th. Oh no, Feemster's rejoined. Okay, maybe he hasn't got some common sense in the end. I'm curious what happened, because I'm pretty sure Lebiak recovered at the same time Andrade did, so I don't know how he lost positions there. But I guess he has. He's back to P5. We have... Oh, Trader Joe. There's some people that actually stopped now. Oh, there's just a traffic jam. That's fine. Lebiak's P5. Then Domingo and Jaromja, 6th and 7th for Polaris. Vivolf P8. Guerra P9. And Costa is P10. Thomas Cameron is 11th. Plus 5. I've always been... like, very close-knit, those two. It's really nice to see. They're a very underrated duo in terms of bromance levels, you know? Propofol's going to back the field up on this one. Very interesting tactics. We're going to go for lap 7. And I think Jack Olivier's choice to not pit, so pit under the first safety car, was a pretty good one, because I think we're going to get no tyre wear. We're going to go green flag again. Propofol's got a pretty good start, but Jack Olivier, these are two really good starters. Ruben Andrade's got a really good start behind. From P3. Can Rubber respond, though? He is. Rubber's already responding. Rubber's passed Andrade. Is he going to pass? Olivier's going to back off, I think. Almost like franchise team orders, almost. Not really. But just a bit of courtesy between franchise members. What does Lebiak do? He's way back now. Behind this. This is where the car is going to be for turn 3. Are people going to see sense? No. Jaromja goes down the inside, and that's 2 cars that have gone straight on, including Domingo. Domingo's gone. I thought I saw another car, but I guess not. Jaromja actually made the move past Maxi Lebiak, so well done to him on that one. Propofol leads. Andrade managed to pass Jack Olivier. He's up to P2. Olivier's 3rd. Rubber is 4th. Jaromja 5th. Lebiak 6th. Guerras is 7th. Collision between Betsma and Vivos. Vivos is now stuck at maternity. After coming together with Jens, they both went red at the same time, so I can only assume that's what happened. Okay, can I have a rest for 5 seconds? I think I can. Rubber and Olivier are going to do what they've done quite a lot in this season, and just sort of hold position, or like push forward together. Don't attack each other, just push forward together. Or will that not matter, considering there's nothing to play for? Well, there is a team championship to play for, but and they're in different teams as well. Sort of. Different teams, same stable, as it were. But Ruben Andrade, I remember AF3 Season 4 did a phenomenal job. He took a podium in that one as a reserve driver. He hadn't done, I don't think he'd done any races in AF3 for most of that season. And he came back for the last race in AF3 that season and got a podium in the second race, 3rd place. So Andrade is very good at Macau, it seems. V Propofol is leading this race by 1.3. He's got a good start. Lebiak has managed to pass Rubber and Jaromja, and he might even pass Olivier here. He's done all 3. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, lots of people dead there. Lots of people misjudged the corner. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Is it 4 wide? It's 4 wide. Yes, let's go. Right. Towards turn 2 we go. I had to get that in once more this season. Just for you guys. Down the straight towards turn 2. Oh! Oh, Ali! Oh, we've all come together. I think it was Ali vaulting over Rubber there. Rubber's off. At the fastest part of the... Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, I'm loving this. He's in the fastest part of the track. Everyone's still alive. We're not under safety car, so we're still going. Olivier's made it back up to 3rd. Lebiak is 4th. Jaromir 5th. I'm loving this. I think this is my favourite AF race I've ever commentated on. And we're only on lap 8. Propofol leads. Jarom's gone to the wall again. I think there's some damage involved here. Gareth's going to try around the outside at Teddy Ip. That's a bit risky. Because Jaromir tends to go wide there, I think. He did it in the AF3 cars. It worked there because you get a faster run because of the camber. But also that was a different mod, so I don't know. I'm just going to try standard coffee first, Tog. I'll see if that works. But if you know a dealer, just let me know. I'll have that on standby. I'm fully kidding. Gerke is looking stronger than Jaromir at the minute. Costa's into the pit. Actually, Costa has teleported to the pits, I think. As Acoustico goes off as well. He's gone hard into the wall fairly late on into the lap there. I can't count the numbers. I can't count today. Profile's managed to extend a 3-second lead over Andrade, who has in turn got a 5-second. Oh, don't put Ali! Don't put Ali in the Melco hairpin. That's a 10-second penalty straight up if you do that. Or at least it was in AF3. Check DM. Togo says check DMs. Don't tell me you've done... Oh, no. What have you done? I jinxed it. I haven't got any DMs. Luckily. Betsma side by side with Trader Joe. Oh, no, not Trader Joe. TC Gaming. Cano spun off. Oh, he's gone. Ooh. That's on the exit of Fisherman's Bend. He's going to have a hard time getting that free. He's last, though. Pretty much. Let's run aboard again. Gecho's going to go for the outside at turn 2 on Jaromir. Makes the move for now. But Jaromir will not give up that position. You know he won't. Oh, they almost come together there. So close through there. Towards turn 3 at Lisboa. Rubber and Acoustico are in. Probably because of damage. Jaromir's got the inside. Can he hold it? Uses a bit of curb. Blocks off Rubber. In fact, he has blocked him off so much he's chopped his nose off and almost goes into the wall himself. Jaromir takes P5 somewhat dirtily, but he does it. Touring car move style. TC Gaming has held onto the back of Jens Betsma for now. Slipstream assisted, I'm sure. Trainer Joe actually is more of a threat here. He has a look into maternity. And everything settles down now. That's great. Barkos predicting Propofol to win this race. Crumpet Cruncher wants Ali to win this race. I want Lebiak to win this race, obviously, but I wouldn't mind Andrade either. Or Propofol, actually. TC... Oh, huge tank slapper through there. Well saved from Thomas Cameron. Oh, Trader Joe goes deep, but so does both of the T's go deep there. Trader Joe and Thomas Cameron. Trader Joe might be looking at a move into a hairpin here. No, not this time, but he does have a little tap just to let him know he's there. Just a little kick up the arse. Wall. Struggles to get back on the power. Can Gecho respond on Jaromir? He's got 6/10, so he should be within slipstream coming down the back straights. Coming down the faster sections of the track. I'll keep an eye on Lebiak as well, because he's a second behind Olivier. He's closing in. Thomas Cameron... Oh, they're all into the pits. It's only lap 10. Thomas Cameron has spun off at what's it called? Fisherman's. Jaromir and Gecho into the pits now. Interesting call. I wasn't expecting that. It's only lap 10 of 23. Maybe they're expecting more safety cars. But a safety car right now would be disastrous for their races. Ooh. Rubber and Acoustico have come together at the hairpin. Is Acoustico stuck? He's not even... I mean, he's not trying to make any moves. No, he's teleported to the pits. I'm curious as to what happened there. Jaromir's only just leaving the pits. They're a long way behind. There's a very large pit lane delta there. Layback hits the wall on the inside, coming into maternity, and as such is off. Oh, careful! Wrong angle, and you're spinning backwards. I'm not sure if that's a rage quit. I'm not entirely sure. Phoebe's a house DNF now. I'm not sure I'd class that one as a rage quit. I think I would call that common sense. I think any retirements from this race would be common sense. Full respect, nonetheless. Betsma's now to P5, but he is 6 seconds behind at this battle. That is bubbling under the surface. That's for the last podium place. Labiak's best finish this season is P4. That is Ruben Andrade, who stopped at the 90 right. Andrade's off. I'm guessing he's gone too deep into the corner and has just planted it in the barriers. Because he's nowhere near anybody else, so he's done that all by himself. So Labiak's into the podium places. Domingo's close to Trader Joe as Labiak locks up. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, he's okay. So I can move back to Diego here, who's close to Trader Joe. Curious to see how fast they're actually going through this corner. So I'll stick up this one. And I'll go back to someone, Guerra, maybe. I'll go to Guerra and see how fast he goes through this Melco hairpin, because I want to find this out. 80 k's through there. That's 40 miles an hour. 50 miles an hour. Melco hairpin. I'd say 40 k's. 40 kilometers an hour through the Melco hairpin. That's pretty impressive. Labiak's right on the back of Jacques Olivier here. Slipstream working wonders at Macau to keep this race super exciting. He's going to look for a move into turn 3. Is Jacques Olivier going to defend? No, he's not. I would say that's a smart thing to do. I'll keep an eye on that because that's as best as carburetor we're going to get. Down towards turn number 3. Labiak's got the position. That's P2. No, he's spun it! Oh, Jacques Olivier takes the position back and Andrade's on the case now. So close. Here's Andrade. Is he going to make a move into maternity? No, eases back. Eases back just a little bit. I'm loving this battle for P2. Granted, it's rooted in mistakes, but it's brilliant nonetheless. Yes, post that poll. Post that poll. Drivers of the Day poll is open. I hope I'm inclusive there. Oh, Labiak in the wall again. This race could be decided on how much damage you're having to time you're having to spend repairing damage in the pit lane in your mandatory pit stop. Diego and Trader Joe changing places into a place that doesn't really lend itself to overtakes, but he's managed to get something. He's given it a go. He's given it a good old college try, as they say. Trader Joe remains P6 and Domingo P7. Most of the field, I would expect, will be pitting in the next lap or two, or lap 11 of 23. The leader, Propofol, who's leading by 12 seconds, I will add, a stunning performance, leads this race, and is starting lap 12 now, so that is going to be half distance. So most drivers will be pitting this lap or next. We have had a few drivers pit, including Jacques Olivier, who is P2. He might pit again, depending on tyre wear rate. But I remind you, Olivier has stopped in this race. So that could be what wins this race. That combined with his amazing restart. Or, you know, pure luck. Jens has pitted. Most of the field's actually pitted, actually, at this point in time. Diego and Vivolfs are in. So those yet to pit are Propofol, Labiak, Andrade, Trader Joe, Thomas Cameron. Everybody else has stopped or is stopping at the minute. So it's sort of a net P3 battle, Labiak and Andrade, that could rage on through the pit lane. How much time will Propofol lose? He may come out. I would suspect Propofol will come out in about P6 if he were to come in now and no one else were to. I'm just sensing that huge gap between Trader Joe and TC Gaming. That would be the most likely place. Andrade, you can kind of tell the tyres might be going off there because he's struggling through this section of corners. So I wonder if Olivier is feeling the same. He pitted, he will have the similar sort of life on his tyres to Andrade because he pitted only on lap 2 or 3. He pitted under the second safety car, I think it was. Thomas Cameron's stopped again. He's run into some issues. And has dropped behind Guerra now. Will we see Lebiak pit this lap? Will Olivier still pit at half distance like everybody else? Despite pitting under the safety car. I don't think he got any damage. Well, he probably would have got damage, but he would have been smart and pitted. That's a good point. He would have pitted to repair the damage because he would have only lost track position knowing there'll be more safety cars and rise back up the ranks, which is exactly what he's done. Propofol has not pitted. Lebiak has not pitted either. I don't know if Lebiak knows Olivier has stopped. Because it looked, by the body language, it looked like he was going to follow and do whatever Olivier did. Like it looked like he waited that last second before turning in. Like a little bit later than you would think. Trader Joe is in. Probably because... Well, no, it wasn't him that got damaged. It was TC Game that got damaged. But he is into the pits from P6. Good race from him so far. Was that a hairpin moment? It's not even a hairpin moment. He just had some issues. Here's Cano. Wide. Yeah, okay. Keeps it going. Yarn just caught up to Thomas Cameron. About 1.2 there. But this is the big battle. It's for P2 at the minute. Olivier has stopped, but may still need to stop again, depending on tyre life. And Lebiak has definitely got to stop. Whoa, don't spin it again! Okay, he's kept it going in the right direction. That's a good sign. Here comes Andrade, though. Betsma's in this as well. There's Jens, and there's Andrade just ahead. So there's 4 cars, all within about 2 seconds of each other, in the battle for P2. Jens has pitted. So I could very easily see this being Olivier first, probably Propofol second, Betsma third, I reckon. That's my prediction at half distance. Riley with the excellent insights. Thank you for that. Propofol running low aero. He is speed in the Striaf. Any sign of leaders pitting? Yes, Propofol, the lead of this race, is in the pits. Is Olivier going to follow suit? No, he's not. Is Lebiak going to? Yes. Andrade? No. Betsma? No. Andrade's not stopping. Maybe he's going for an undercut here because he hasn't stopped either. Betsma has. And he's under a lot of pressure from... Betsma's putting Andrade under a lot of pressure. That's what I meant to say. He's going to go for the outside at turn 2. Vivos has stopped on track. He is currently facing backwards. Right. Now what? He's got plenty of time, because he's about half a lap until anyone catches him. They're side by side towards turn 3. Jens and Andrade. Fast as that for Guerra. Andrade's going to try and sweep around the outside. No! Oh, but Jens shuts the door. Well, the wall does half of the job, but yeah, the door is shut. Andrade will settle for third place for now. Lebiak rejoins in P6, about 4 seconds ahead of Ali Yardimja, which is interesting. Yardimja pitted earlier. And Propofol is rejoined in P4. About 16 seconds off of Jacques Olivier in the lead. I would be astounded if Jacques Olivier wins this again, because that would be his... checks, no, slowly... Oh. 5th win this season and 5th in 6 races. So a win for him today would be astounding, considering everything he's gone through. But it certainly wouldn't put it past him. He says that's the wall rides round the hairpin there. Not ideal. So this race has sort of settled down a little bit as we wait for the last people to pit. The question will remain, is Olivier going to pit? No, not this lap. Still waiting on Andrade to pit. And he will do so on this lap. So that'll be everyone going through the pits then. Apart from, yeah, Andrade's pitted, so that'll be the last driver pit in the pits. So your top three is Olivier, Betsma, and Propofol. Will Andrade come out ahead or behind of Matti Labiak? He's moving now. And there's Matti Labiak, so this could be a bit close, kind of close. Revolves, and you should see Andrade. There he is, not off the speed limiter yet, so Labiak will retake P5. It is now P5 on the road. That's a net P5 as well. Oh, and he takes P6 as well off of Andrade. I don't want Jens to win because he's won races as well this season. Jens has won 2. Olivier has won... So, yeah, Jens has won 2, Olivier's won 4, and Loe's won 1. Where's the underdog victory? Hey, where's the underdog victory? This is the race where we get the underdog victory, and it's going to come from Propofol. I'm calling it now. Unless someone decides to throw a red flag because they get blocked on track. Oh, deep for Andrade there. Vivol's still in the pits. He's been in the pits for a very long time as Vivol's. 2 minutes. I wonder if he's got some other kind of damage. We may never know what damage he's got. Actually, he'll probably update us late after the race. I'll have to ask him. Vivol's retired. How come? How come? Because I noticed you were facing backwards coming out of one of the chicanes. Any insight onto why? Why you spun or why you had to retire? Propofol says personal best. He's on a charge here. He's P3 and 14.6 seconds. He's only got about 8 laps left. Jake's controls stopped working. That sucks, man. Was that at the safety car? Because I noticed you were stopped on track. Was that just because you were waiting for people to pass, or was that when the controls stopped working at that point? Diego has spun at the final corner. Gets out of the way of Trader Joe, though, which is handy. So I wouldn't call that a bad rejoin. 14.2. Propofol is on a charge here. Cano's gone. He's gone too deep at the hairpin. TC Gaming should be catching up. We'll get away just fine. It'll be sad to see the banana boat livery go. I might miss it. It was certainly distinctive. I don't know if anybody else will. But Propofol is the man to watch. 14 seconds. He's closing rapidly. He's on the edge of adhesion all the way around this track. I think he's over the limit at this point. Dial it back and hope that Olivier and Jens have to pit again. They all pitted early. Actually, when did Jens pit? Jens pitted 14, yes. So Jens pitted earlier than Jacques Olivier did. So they've both gone a long time. So their tyres may well go off late into this race, and through that second sector, that is a bugger to deal with. As the leaders now start lap 17 of 23. Olivier leads. Betsma was 4/10 faster than Olivier. So that battle could heat up. Olivier's just in the distance there. Propofol's time a 2:11.5, so matching the leaders. Domingo's spun, oh, he's gone deep at the hairpin, I think that would be, rather than a spin. Gecha, meanwhile, doing a 2:09.5. Oh god, he's on some pace here. The whole field could, the whole top four could close up very rapidly. 2:10.4 for Layback as well. So the leaders are doing 2:11s, and the chasing pack are doing 2:09s and 2:10s. Probably wouldn't be enough to close up the field too much, but Gecha might catch Propofol before the end of this race at 2 seconds a lap. AWS predicts 2 laps. Sorry, AWS predicts 4 laps to catch. The gap first to third is staying stagnant at about 14 seconds. But again, this whole race hinges on if Olivier and Betsma have to pit again. They will hold on with everything they've got, but if they start battling, that could cause... that could throw a spanner in the works of this strategy. Polly could catch Matty, though I'm hoping he doesn't. We need some good results at River. And Matty certainly provided in the second half of this season. Again, keep an eye on the lap times in a second. They're coming up in a minute. For lap 17. Rubber spun. He's got a 48-second gap to get going again, though. Interesting place to spin. Or to go off. I think his tyres are dead. You can tell he's got rear wing damage, I think. Or can you? I thought I saw it on the rear wing. Maybe that's just not modelled. I don't think it was modelled. I missed Olivier's last lap time. It was a 2:11.3 for Betsma. It was a 2:11... Oh, both 2:11.3s. And Propofol does a 2:10.7. Propofol is still catching, but it won't be enough at this rate. 2:10.2 for Gecha. So he's not catching as fast as he would like to Propofol. But again, at Macau, it can all change on a dime. Let's just check everyone gets through turn 3 cleanly. Yep, okay, all good for the top 2. I'm kind of banking on a Propofol victory here. I'd love that. They've gotten all these drivers have gotten themselves into a rhythm. They're in some nice clean air mostly. Apart from Cano and TC Gaming, who are battling for P11. Nope, Thomas Cameo was a bit deep there. Gap to second is within 10 seconds. It was within 10 seconds for a bit there. Profofol's giving it everything he's got. He's got nothing to lose. Except a podium. Yeah. Propofol's best result this season. Well, he is down in 14th in the standings. His best result is second. He got second at Imola. He got a 5th place at Norris Ring and a 14th at Road Atlanta. This is also by Mythic's best result this season. Indeed, he's 4 laps down on Jake Feemster, and did actually get to turn some laps. Classified 17th. Gap is down to within 3 seconds for the lead. A battle that ends badly between these top 2 could bring Propofol into the mix. And I wouldn't put it past any of these drivers to give it everything. It's the last race of the season, and you've only got one chance. Because let's face it, this race is not going to be happening again. To do an F3 car, to win in an F3 at Macau, in an online race of this caliber. I won't say what caliber that is, but it's better than an online lobby. Better than a public lobby. Propofol is the man to watch, though. Again, well, Olivier did a 2:12.0, Betsma 11.3, and Propofol 10.3. Gecha 10.0. Matty's in the 9s. Gaps are closing, but is it by enough? We're on lap 19, so there's 5 laps to go. including this one. We'll switch briefly to Thomas Cameron, who's caught up to the back of Cano. We should do that for a meme weekly, actually. 60% grip at Macau. In a meme-mobile. Nah, meme-mobile's not fun if it's not 100% grip, to be fair. Good call from Thomas Cameron there to take an early upshift to get the better drive out of the corner. But he has lost out to Cano, but there's time. There's time. I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't be too... Uh-oh. Ping's gone up. Yeah, my ping's gone up. 87. Hold out, please. Hold out. I hope I make it to the end. Not so much British fibre as many people getting on the internet at once. Profile's had a few issues. He's out to about 13 seconds now. He's under pressure from Guerra just as much as Betsma is putting Olivier under pressure. He says hitting the wall. 2.1. 2.12.1 from Olivier. He's just coasting at this point. 2.11.7. Betsma needs to be finding about a second a lap to have a shot on the final lap or two of this race. We have 4 laps to go. Netflix moment indeed. My ping is recovering. .6 now. This can't be over. This can't be the end of this race. There's another twist in the tail. Someone will crash. Some drama will happen on the final lap because, let's face it, it's Macau. It's the last race of AF1. Oh, Thomas again getting a little bit messy through there. Rubber will have his worst finish of the season with P10 at this rate. If Olivier was ever worried about this championship going down to the wire, he needn't have worried. Based on these results. Oh, Cano gets all loose through the Fisherman's. Thomas Cameron will surely make this an easy move into Arbend. Does so and avoids the wall. Briefly within 2 seconds there, Olivier on Betsma. They're coming towards the front stretch. Can I make a move back on TC Gaming here? If these two crash and get stuck, the next two are the two leaders. Through there, very close to contact, but they stay away from each other. Thomas Cameron's going to surely make a dive bomb over to turn 3. I would definitely advise trying it at this stage. Clean move. Trader Joe spun off. Is he blocked there? Oh, he almost blocked there. That was almost a red flag, you know. And here comes... That's not rubber. That'll be... I don't know who that'll be. They're side by side up the hill. Oh, I think... Did they touch? I don't know if they touched there. TC Gaming stays ahead of Cano for now. The gap between Olivier and Betsma doesn't seem to be decreasing. The gap, the times last lap were matching, both 2:12.5s. Profile was closed in by 3 seconds on that lap. It's not completely over, but he's got to keep doing that and hope that the leaders get even slower. But you should be seeing that gap closing a lot faster than it actually is from 9 seconds. It should be at 6 by the end of this lap, if he's got any chance. But even then, it's very, very unlikely. My driver of the day personally has to go to Propofol. Best was within 1.5 seconds for briefly there. So there's still 2 laps, and Betsma could be within striking distance. Positions could change. There's only a few positions for whom a 5-second penalty would make a difference. These guys clearly nursing their tyres if they're doing mid-212s. When some of the faster, when some of the other rest of the field is doing sort of 2.9s, 2.10s. Even at this late stage. 1.2. Or what, probably 1.3. Rubber spun again. Oh, he's got plenty of time to get going again, but he is rather stuck. There we go. It's within a second. 2.13 from Olivier and a 2.11.7 from Betsma. What will Propofol do? He'll probably do about a 2.11, I would think, because that gap hasn't closed down. 2.11.3. Betsma will have a shot at the end of this lap as long as he doesn't blow it. What number's Olivier? Should be number one, I would have thought. Okay, so I can do this and go target car 26. Locked. Olivier's struggling. I would say they both are, to be fair. They're both quite edgy on their tyres. Or mistake there from Olivier. Goes wide. Or Betsma always loses it. And in fact, he does lose it. He's hard into the wall. That could be the end of the lead battle here. Unless Olivier goes off as well. The tyres are dead, clearly. But they've just got to hold on for about 1.5 laps. And they'll take a 1-2. I called it. Olivier Betsma Propofol for the top 3. I called it at half distance. Watch Guerra pass Propofol now. Lock up into Melko. Both avoid the wall. Is Jens going to have a shot on Olivier into turn 3? Slipstream could be an option, and some difficult corners, particularly with worn tyres, could present an opportunity. No, they're taking it rather easy at the minute. 7/10 is enough to gain some slipstream. Rubber spun again. Oh, he's hit someone! That was Costa. He's hit Costa there. He's got clear track now. 6/10. Slipstream is an option. Olivier is already going defensive on Jens. Could we get a really... This is a really dramatic end to this AF1 season. Honestly, this is amazing. It's not going to be close enough for Jens to make a move into turn 3. But mistakes could flip this in favour of any one of the top 3. Even Propofol 6.5 seconds back on both of these guys. They have just got to survive one last lap. An incredible tyre gamble from both of these drivers to pit on laps 2 and lap 4 of this race under the safety car. Wide moment there for Olivier. All crossed up there for Jens as well. Jens will be pushing like crazy to win this race. He's had some issues through there on the last couple of laps, we've noticed, but he's all good. He's all good so far. He's still within 6/10. He'll need to push harder and harder and harder. Every last ounce of energy in his body needs to go into this race and to winning it. Half a second. This could be a last lap lunge here. I don't think we've had that since AF1 Season 5, Diego versus Arnie. He's on the bumper. 2 corners to go. Who's going to make it? Oh, Olivier hits the wall. This could be it for Jens. Goes right. There's no room. There's no room for movement. It's nose to tail. 1 corner left in this race. Who's going to win it? Oh, Jens, then he spins it. Who's he going to be? Can Jens make a lunge? Surely too far back. Oh, Jensen hits the wall! Jensen spun it! Jensen spun it! This is an invisible line! Here goes Probable! Who's going to take it? Jens takes it by 2.4! Wow! What an end to this race. Olivier wins in Macau. Betsma takes P2. Propofol just gets P3. Guerra fourth. Labiak will come home in P5. Andrade, while all that is happening, has spun on the exit of the hairpin. He's blocked the track. So he's lost out against Trader Joe and Diego Domingo. Yanam to P6th. Trader Joe is going to come home P7. Diego might take home P7. No, not far enough. Not close enough. Trader Joe P7. Diego P8. Andrade comes home P9 after almost leading this race. Rubber 9 will come home in 10th position. Thomas Cameron 11th. Cano 12th. Costa a lap down in P13. And Vivolf's retirements along with Acoustico and Feemster. And that is AF1 for Season 7. What a dramatic conclusion. You don't get any more dramatic than that. Jens, after pushing with everything he had, spins it at the final corner and reverses over the line to take P2. After coming within inches of the win. Olivier, having made a mistake at the hairpin on the exit, that was Jens's opportunity. But Olivier blocked it perfectly to keep himself ahead. And that was all she wrote. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This has been probably one of my favourite AF races ever to have commentated on. And I'm glad you could have been here with me for it. We now have 3 announcements to come, but I think first we've got to talk to the top 3. And I want to talk to them all together, I think, today. So let's see if we can bring in... Lucas says I jinxed it. And, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know who took Driver of the Day, actually. Let's have a look at who took that, firstly. Where's the link? Here it is. Driver of the Day... I'm going to put my vote forward for V Propofol. And Driver of the Day does indeed go to Propofol with 75% of the vote. 6 votes to 2. No one wanted to vote for anybody else. Fair enough. That's it. Fastest lap went to Guerra with a 209.505. Closely followed by Propofol with a 209.575, which he did on very worn tyres towards the end of that race. But I want to bring in now all the top 3, if we can. Jack and Jens are here. Can we get Propofol in? Hello, guys.
Hello.
The top 3 and Polly, who decided to gate crash despite finishing not P3.
Yes.
Talk me through.
What did you expect?
There's so much happened in that race. I'm amazed. I want to talk to Jack and Jens first about the start of that race. You both pitted on lap, I think Jack pitted on lap 4 and Jens on lap 2.
I pitted on lap 1.
Lap 1, fair enough.
I had like red front and rear wing because people were stupid. So like I decided to pit.
I think we'll be the judge of that when we look at the replay in a minute. We need to look at the replay for lap 1, turn 3, considering 100% of the field was involved in that.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy, honestly.
I've never seen anything like it. Not even the real life races at Macau do that, but then again,
Are you sure?
they're
They are
professional.
Yeah.
And later in the race, well, Jack, on that safety car restart, you've gone from P15 to P2.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Well, it's just good timing, I guess, because I didn't slingshot, like I didn't create a gap intentionally. Just like you time it right, and everyone's like blocking each other off. You just find your line and you go through everyone. That's basically it. So it's a bit of luck and a bit of timing, I guess.
We absolutely need to watch that. I think we might end up doing like a race replay at this rate. Do it just in this stream. But later on in the race, you and Jack and Jens, huge battle. It's incredible, that last lap. Talk me through that.
Yeah, well, honestly, we were just banging walls everywhere. We were sliding everywhere. So it was like kind of the one who fucked up the less would win.
That was always going to be the case at Macau, I think.
Yeah, we just fucked up both the same, I guess. But I was in front at the start, and I got lucky because Jens got tangled up in more accidents. So that's why I won. Honestly, I wasn't faster than anyone today, so it's just a bit of luck and managing tires, I guess, and a good safety car restart. That's why I won, I guess.
Yeah, so safety car restart mixed with, holy hell, how did you manage that on worn tires, both of you?
Like 8 laps to go, the rear tires were on like 0% for me.
Yeah, 6 laps to go for me.
Jesus Christ.
So that was really fun to drive with.
Yeah, must have been.
So when it should have been, when I was saying throughout the race, they surely need to pit a second time. You should have, but you didn't. And you still got the race win and P2. So full respect to both of you. I do want to mention quickly Jens, last corner.
Yes, I just decided to make it like for the photo, for the Instagram. Just reverse finish.
R.I.P. my voice. Thank you. Well, that whole last lap was amazing.
Yeah, it was like dirty air, me pushing to overtake Jack and like having 0 tires for 8 laps.
Insane.
Luckily, I could go backwards.
I think you pulled off what Darren Binder pulled. Brad Binder pulled off last week in MotoGP. Now to Propofol, who I haven't talked to yet. You had a fairly exciting race yourself. You did a very similar thing to Jack at the start with one of the safety car restarts, and just I think fifth to second.
Yeah, honestly I have no idea how I managed to do that. I mean, I drove fairly bit of low air, so that helped me to get past the cars. But in the end, I found myself in P1. But I don't have a clue how I did that. But I also have to say congrats to Jack and Jens for driving 22 or more laps on those tires. It was incredible.
I think it's one of the most incredible things I've seen in AF for a long time.
Yeah.
Macau only league coming up, AFM, renamed.
AFM. Thank you, Gerhard, for subscribing, by the way. One final question for Propofol. Obviously, you led the first half of the race until the pit stops. Did you think you had a chance in the second half?
Yes, because Jens repeatedly said into the voice chat that he had to pit because his tires were dead. So maybe not P1, but at least P2. And yeah, a bit surprised that they didn't do the pit stop. But
I did that, so I hoped that you were not pushing because you thought you would.
Yeah, I was pushing too hard. I got stuck in the chicane on lap 20 or so, and Zhao was putting quite a bit of pressure. Yeah, he almost got me too. So yeah, I also fucked that up. But yeah, incredible, guys, incredible.
Based on that, I do want to go for a follow up, Jack and Jens. Were towards the end of the race, when those tires were going to 0%, you saying, Jens, you needed to pit. Would the other one have pitted if that happened? If one person had pitted? Would you sort of react to each other?
No, I wouldn't have pitted if Jens.
For me, it was like all or nothing.
Yeah.
Because after lap 15 or so, I was like, yeah, if I pit, I'll get down in P5 and there's no fun anymore. So let's just try it. And I was gaining on Jack with 1 second back then, so that was a possibility for me as well to overtake him.
Well, congratulations to all of you. You held your nerve on, quite frankly, one of the best races I've ever seen in AF.
It didn't look that way from our side.
It looked that way from my side. It was amazing. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, you guys. I'll send you back now if you'd like. I'm going to look through the replay now and try and find the.
Is the championship math done? Like who won?
I mean, you've won the drivers. Quite
You've
clearly.
won.
About teams.
Teams. Gerrit was
Yeah,
here as well, and Anto wasn't. Anto not
Yeah,
dropping
no,
any
that wasn't
points.
there.
So you got another
Should
win. So that's
be.
25 points.
You should have won it.
I need to write this down. For a
What did
second.
you say again?
25 for Mr. Olivier's, and Macca got. Where did Rubber finish 10th, didn't he? So
No,
that's-
it's impossible for Maka to cover that.
Rubber
Yeah, and
finished
Gerrit
They-
finished 4th, didn't he? So that's
Yeah,
that's
it's impossible.
2016, 13. So yeah, you actually gained by 9 points, 8 points,
Okay,
something like that.
nice.
So you taken the double again. No, you didn't take it last season.
No, I
that
didn't.
season.
I didn't get
But
team
you got the double this season.
Hooray!
Another 2 titles.
nice.
Is that you on 5 titles now?
Probably not.
AF1, AF3, another AF1, and AF1
So that's-
teams. That's 4.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm still ahead.
No, technically he
I'm
already
on
won
5.
the AF2 title.
Only
Yeah,
AF1 titles count.
There's AF2 titles as well.
No, those don't count.
No, they
AF1 is
do.
not only-
All the titles count, Jens. All the
No,
titles
no,
count.
no, no.
Uh,
Then AF1 counts times 5.
AFX counts the most, of course.
Actually,
Actually, no,
AF1
Jack
is
Actually,
is
you
not
get
winning,
minus.
not winning the drivers in AF2, but he is winning the teams easily. So that's that.
No,
So
he-
yeah,
like, he
that'll be
already
you
won.
on 5 in about 2 weeks' time.
We'll see. I guess maybe. Yeah.
70 points, and I doubt anyone's going to change that. So congratulations on that. I'm certainly not going to be able to change it.
Well, I don't think I'll be doing the last race honestly. So maybe something can happen. I don't know.
I mean, there's always, well, you haven't done many races in that season in AF2, have you? So
I did
you've already
3
you've
and
already
got,
dropped 2, so you've only
yeah.
got yeah.
I
Mythic
did 3
might
and
take
got,
P2. I might
killed
take
in
P2 actually.
my- I'll go for it. Yeah.
I've got a shot at P2 in the championship. I've got to fight Mythic for it.
Rubber has already won it, right?
Oh, easily.
You're free to fight.
He's got 70 points.
Okay, then she's good.
That's depressing. Right.
Who was your teammate this season, Josh?
Matty. He hasn't been able to turn up to many races though.
Okay.
He's missed Sepang and Interlagos.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go, guys. So
Yep. See ya.
very much.
All right.
See
See
ya.
you. Have a good one.
See ya.
There you go. As I say,
I
stream
want food.
is still live. There's 3 announcements coming. I want to look at the AF1 replay.
Yeah. Do wait 1 second. Can you mute the stream for just 1 second, Josh?
Bear with me on that one. Why is VR starting? VR isn't even active. I didn't even ask for VR. Okay. Give me 2 secs.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's take a look at the AF1 start. And what the hell happened?
And he's muted himself.
Press the button. I pressed the shift button. My bad.
Use shift for mute? What kind of a
right shift.
psychopath are
Right
you?
shift, not left shift. I'm not that much of a psychopath.
Psychopath, yes.
Okay, here they come to turn 3. Boop. So I suspect there's going to be a case of everybody locking up. But let's find out.
No, it's not actually lock up. This car does not lock up.
I saw lockups.
Well, unless you've got it.
Is this an
super far
alley? Is this an
forward.
alley? I think this might be an alley moment here.
It is a
Oh,
Buenos
no.
me
Ali
moment.
killed everybody, guys. Ali killed everybody.
I just killed
Betsma
Diego.
hit
Fuck
Propofol,
you.
who hit Rubber. Matty manages to get that. Actually, Matty's the reason why.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how Matty led
Yeah,
the race.
yeah,
He
yeah.
avoided all
Yeah.
of it. So not
He
100%.
pulled a Matty again. He pulled
River
a Matty.
racing moment. Avoiding
No,
carnage.
he just pulled
Yes.
a Matty. It's just a Matty.
And
Matty's the only one.
everybody else died.
Yeah, I tried to
Except
avoid
for
it as much as
except for
possible.
Cano at the back, who decides very
I'm-
wisely to avoid all of this.
The thing I was
There's
most
rubber
surprised
flying.
about is after Diego literally gets slammed into a wall, he still managed to get out of that P2.
I think
literally
Miguel
got-
Costa is dead in this scenario. Because that's a car flying on his head. In fact, I just want to make sure that's the case, so I'm just going to... I don't want to make sure he's dead, but you know what I mean. I need to find it now. That's Propofol. Costa. So here is that camera. Is that going to be a car landing on top of his head? I think the front wheel save him, maybe.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
definitely,
roll hoop doing exactly what a roll
lovely
hoop shouldn't
free
do, which
roll.
is kill the driver.
Yes.
I'll just go frame by frame from here. Oh, is he dead now?
He's probably dead already.
That's a rear wing coming over, and is he dead yet? Is he dead yet?
He's definitely bleeding. Internal.
Yes. No death. Miguel Costa does not get hit in the head. So, who needs the halo?
Who needs the halo?
Works
Yeah, that's all
perfectly. It all works
Coming
perfectly.
closer.
Well, we can sacrifice a guy or two. It'll be fine.
There we
It's
go.
all fine. It's all fine.
Acoustico with the brilliant move there to take that. Right, next up, let's look at Propofol's
The next one.
restart, because that was was before. So that was the second safety car restart, I think.
Oh, by the way, Josh, may I say, for a full lap, up until we got to like the last straight, I thought we were under safety car. I was like, everyone's driving so slowly, and I heard someone say safety car, so I thought we were under safety car. No, it wasn't mythic. It wasn't mythic, but I thought we were under safety car.
Oh, good lord,
There's
look at
a
this.
big crash as well. So then
Can we rewind that?
rubber hit the wall. So I was like, oh, safety car, I'm going to slow down so I don't overtake him. And then Matty passes me, I'm like, what?
Profile
And
through
then-
rubber and Jake.
And then I learned that it isn't safety car.
And Profile does Ali as well.
It's not fair.
And that's
Like, I
P4.
lifted everywhere and I get bonked out and he just fully sends it and he's fives.
That's I think that's the luck of Macau. And goes down, tries to go down the middle of Vivos and Andrade. And Ali again trying a move.
I'm not trying.
wow, I didn't
I'm
see
breaking. I'm breaking like 50 meters earlier, and I'm still fucking going for moves. Not that I'm trying to, but I am.
You would not have thought Jack Olivier would win this race after doing that and going straight on at turn 2. 3.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
we had 2 laps of full
reverse
race
it.
at this point, so-
Jack and me were lost here.
Yes.
I think we should have had reverse Macau. Yes, of course.
We
Macau
should
reverse.
have shut the pit lane.
Oh, literally the top. Oh no, not only top 2.
Yeah, only top 2.
Now we're on the safety car again. So next restart is this one. Here's Profile's next restart. Clearly on the power earlier than Andrade. Makes that place. He's got a great one on Diego already because it's the slipstream. And goes for it into turn 2.
Slipstream is insane.
Joel got me in the fucking pit lane of all places because he forgot to repair damage. And I repaired damage and then slammed into a wall like 3 corners later.
Let's look at the safety car.
Yeah, that's why you don't repair damage.
Yeah, it really was not worth it at all.
There's a safety car crash here. So let's have a look at what happened with that.
Ah, yeah, Mythic slammed into the wall again. I think he slammed into the wall
Mythic
twice.
slammed into the wall?
Ooh, that looks nasty.
Is that Trader Joe and TC Gaming to come together, or is that going to be something else?
Oh,
Nope,
by
it
the way, you
is.
probably did you spot in the race
Oh no.
on the exit of the hairpin, Jake Feemster and someone else just going absolutely sideways, and then I literally flew over them somehow.
I think I caught it. Maybe.
I
I
need to
don't
go-
know.
I need to
don't
see
know.
that. I had to see that from like third person because on my
think
one
But right now, I don't
almost-
care. I'm looking at this replay.
I saw
almost
the ground.
avoided it.
I saw the ground. I saw crashed cars, and then I saw the sky.
Right, let's have a look at the final safety car restart, which put Jack Olivier up to P2.
By the way, the AF1 join thingy is already done.
Okay, don't make it public.
No, it's not public.
Does ACTV work with replays? Oh, no, it doesn't. It's all the bit over here. So, at this point, Jack Olivier is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th. 11th in the field. Watch this. Whoa! So he's heard the green flag. Where was that a jump? There was a bit of an ease back. There was, oh, hello. There was a bit of a lift off there. Was that actually the start? I wonder. So he's already up to P5 after about 5 seconds.
Now, when you're at the back, it's like calls super early, and you jump big.
Yeah. I will just double check that actually. But that's Jack Olivier up to P4. I haven't noticed any of this because Matty and Profile are going at it. But when the safety car comes out, well, in about 5 seconds' time, when that happens, and Olivier gets past, that's beautiful. Oh, and tags, and he does tag Andrade as well.
Oof.
Back into safety car. That win might be a bit more in doubt, but for now, amazing. No matter what happens, that was amazing. So, I can now go on to the announcements at last.
Yes.
Whew, right, the first of them is AF1. Let's start with that one.
Yep.
So I can
They don't
pad
know
it
the
out.
calendar at all.
I can
It's
pad it out
weird,
with the
isn't it?
second one. Hey?
No one knows the calendar except the admins. but
Nobody
I keep
knows the calendar
thinking-
except the
Yeah,
admins.
I know.
Yeah. I keep thinking everybody knows already.
Why does Jens know again?
Driver
Because-
council thingy.
No,
Since
no.
when was it
I'm
invited?
an admin even if you don't want it to.
Go on then, what's round 5?
Ooh.
All right, you challenge me.
Mhm.
Wait.
Round 5 is?
Yeah,
Nobody
just
telling.
wait.
No admins
No,
telling,
no,
for
no,
God's sake.
no.
I wanna
He's
message
searching for
No,
he's
no.
searching for the pick. Also, may I say,
Round
John,
5 is
Macau.
Istanbul Park.
No,
Nope.
wrong.
Polly, you scammed
Oh, it's Polly that leaked
Scammed.
it. Polly leaked it.
Leaked. It's not like all of the 3 people in drivers council knew.
There's more than 3 people.
me.
Anyway,
Polly sent it in
AF1 Season
my
8
DMs.
will be starting on the 19th of September at Istanbul Park. Round,
Gaming.
round 2 will be at Kyalami. Round 3 at Manicore. Round 4 at Road America.
Finally back.
Road America is
Manicore.
amazing to race in these cars. Round 5 is at the Hungaroring on the 24th of October. Then Portimao on the 31st of October.
Do wait, Josh. So maybe some of you remember in the suggestion channel, a certain Alberto White asked for a very certain track to be on the calendar. But
That's round
it was
7.
already there. Yeah, that's round 7.
We planned it.
Say it, Josh.
Round 7, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve on the 14th of November. We're taking so basically there's 2 week breaks in the calendar. One after round 4, one after round 6. The second one is because of the Brazilian Grand Prix being in our slot. Damn. Chase Carey with his mustache. And the season finale will be at Interlagos on the 21st of November.
Is that Glock?
It is.
That's the
Glock.
idea. All of these races are 155 kilometers, except for the finale at Interlagos, which I think is longer. It's like 220 kilometers, I think. So
Something along
for
those
example,
lines.
Gilles Villeneuve is 36 laps, but Interlagos is 54 laps. So a lot
Nice.
closer to full
They're,
race.
they're usually around about 34 laps or so for most tracks.
And the start times for all of these races are subject to change based on how unpredictable the F1 calendar is recently. But there we go. Sign up. The options are the VRC cars, the McLaren MP420 and the Renault R25, both 2005 cars. Very different handling, different characteristics. They're both amazing cars to drive, though. That's based on a driver's vote, which I believe is in the... Well, it must be in the driver's sign-up,
No.
otherwise...
Well, I don't know.
It is
You
in the
don't know?
sign-up.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It
No,
is
I'm
in
an
the
epic.
sign-up.
I know.
It is inside. I haven't actually checked the sign-up, but yeah, it's in there. Yeah, you must have a league license and a great driver role or above to join. Sign-ups will be open just as soon as Polly decides to do it.
Now will be the time then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go. AF1 sign-ups are open for Season 8.
I need to go as well.
We can't wait to see all of you there. Is the VLN sign-up ready? It should be.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I did
actually.
ask for it to be done for this.
Polly, am I first?
I don't know. I don't even have the pins yet. I'll pong mythic about it.
If that's not, if it's not today, I will beat the admins until it's out. So probably tomorrow. That's the second announcement. VLN sign-ups. That's still on the 11th of September. No change of plans there.
Do look at announcements for further details.
Always. That's like my favorite channel because, like, everybody listen to me. I have things to say. Congrats to Miguel Costa on the best clips. Clip chimp. Yay. So important. And the third and final announcement. After the feedback we've received from AF2, we have decided to change the cars we intend to use for the upcoming season, Season 5. This is also because of a certain new car that's been released
Oh, yeah.
by URD. We are absolutely
like
going to
where
be
this
using
is
the
going.
hypercars for the LMP class in Season 5. We're going hyperclass. Honestly, these cars are amazing. They are paid. We'll provide a link for the paid mod, link to the URD page. In addition to that, the other two cars we're going to use for AF2 in the GT class is the McLaren 720S GT3 and
From
the
ACC.
and the Lexus RCF GT3.
Again, from ACC. So instead of using Kunos, it ended up being ACC cars.
I kind of want to release the calendar, but I can't yet, can I?
No,
Can
you
I-
need to wait a
Shall I
little
say?
bit.
I want to say I'll say what the finale is. I think.
No. Keep
Oh,
it
come
there.
on.
Keep it there. Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants.
I've been trying for the last hour and a half.
Says
I've needed
you.
to pee since the start of this stream.
Piss in a bucket.
I have one next to me, but no.
See? I am all knowing. I know the ways of.
And with that, I think we'll end it there. The hypercar is the URD Moyoda hypercar. Basically the same as the Toyota GR010 that just won Le Mans. Spoilers.
Josh,
Not
I tell
really,
it to
everyone
watch the 24-hour back. You spoiled it.
And everybody knew it was going to be the Toyota.
Oh, I
was
wanted
always gonna
to
be
watch
Toyota.
the whole 24
Sorry, I mean
hours.
it was the Glickenhaus.
Yeah,
The
of
Glickenhaus
course.
won it.
Even the fucking Alpine is quicker than that piece of shit.
It wasn't too bad.
And
to
that's
be
an
fair.
LMP2.
It was
and
a
it's a
bit-
fucking LMP2.
I'm surprised how good it was. But we're getting off track because it's been over 2 hours. My voice hurts. I need to pee. Seriously, I need to pee and I need a drink and just to move on with my life. So yeah, the sign-ups for AF2 and the calendar will be released at the end of the AF2 race in 2 weeks' time. I'm going to just delete that message.
What?
Nothing. And that's it for this week. There's barely anything next week. We've got AF3 at Puebla on the Friday.
Barely anything. Fuck you. AFX new season starting.
I've got more important things to deal with next week. AF3 at Puebla is next Friday, starting at I don't really care because I'm not here. but
Fuck
it's
you.
5:30 UTC. That's what it is. 5:30 UTC.
More importantly, AFX Season 2. The start at
I do it
Daytona.
in chronological order, so shut. Actually, I'll do that. That's better. I'll do this as well. There we go. I've deafened Polly now. AF4 returns for its season finale. Bahrain Outer, ladies and gentlemen. That will be at 4 p.m. UTC. Let's say Bahrain Outer for the season finale of AF4. And AFX returns for season 2 with the ovals and the RPG. That the first round is what's it called? The Demise 220. If I remember the names right. The Demise 220 at Daytona. That's the 28th of August. That's the Saturday. Starting at 6 p.m. UTC for an 88-lap race. That should be epic in a load of 1990s NASCARs. The really interesting thing about that season is each team gets to do upgrades on their car. Completely unique. Nobody knows what to expect, so tune in and find out. Assuming there's a stream. There should be a stream. And as for AF1, they'll be back in a few weeks. Final call. Anyone who wants to join me and Matty and Redacted and Lipsy and Lucas, we're all going to be at Hockenheim next weekend in real life for the Jim Clark Revival. So if you want to come and join us, we're actually going to be karting on while AF3's going on Friday. That's going to be amazing. Redacted will come last. I'll try to vlog it. I don't own a GoPro and don't intend to own a GoPro, but we'll see. We might just like send a picture of like the results or something. Lucas has a GoPro. Lucas is filming it. We're going to live stream it. Thank you, Crumpet Cruncher. I leave on Wednesday. I cannot wait. But that's it. That's it for this week. And my voice can take a rest for a few weeks, I think, because I don't think I'll be streaming AF1 until anything in AF until it comes back in about 4 weeks' time. So, thank you very much, everybody, for joining this AF1 season. It's been a real pleasure. I can't wait to see you for the next one. We appreciate all of your support, me personally, and everybody, all the admin teams, all of the admin team. Yeah. Outro ruined. I'm not good at outros. So I'll just say thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye from me.